What's up, everybody? Welcome to Miller's Music Mondays, another Monday. I'm Jason Charles Miller, and I'm going to kick it off with a song from my album In the Wasteland that I actually wrote with one of our guests tonight. So I'll be playing a lot of songs I wrote with him tonight. This one is called Running.
Oh, man.
All right. Well, hey, let me welcome my guest tonight. One of the guys that I co-wrote that song with, Mr. Blue Foley.
Hey, how are you?
And visiting Blue right now, a man who, if I were going to write a movie script and I was going to say, okay, there is a rock star and his name is Cameron Havens. That's a name, man. That's a name right there.
Dude.
And that's your real name, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, welcome to the show, guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, hey, how you guys been going? So Cameron, you're from Texas.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Texas.
Hasglade, Texas?
Hazlet,
Texas. Okay, cool.
Blue is really happy he can see himself.
Yeah, I'm really digging watching. It's like you said, you can't get caught up in it. It's distracting. Apparently, I like watching myself on TV.
You're on TV, man. You're on TV.
Oh, man.
We're saying hi. So
yeah, he came out to visit with me. I met him a couple weeks ago. He's fantastic. Just completely fell. Both of us have had a heart surgery. So we were like, what? Wait a minute. We bonded on that level. Great guy. got some great connections in town, and he's just out here for a week. We wrote a song right before the show, and just out here having a blast, man.
Great. Awesome. I love that. Well, sometimes, if you recall, we wrote that song with Danny Warsnop right before a show. I had a show that night.
That's
and,
actually, yes.
I like to tell the story, but do you remember who else was in the room that day? Because actually there was a fourth being in the room.
I can't remember. Help me.
It was Danny's dog, who was like
Cowboy.
Yeah, but he was like the grandson of Airbud.
Oh yeah, for real, like legitimate doggy loins of royalty.
My best dog is Hercules's grand dog.
No kidding. I love it. Just
Crazy.
Dog royalty. By the way, Gemma's sound asleep right there, and she did tell me to tell you hello, Jason.
Oh, hi, Gemma. Hanging in there, huh?
So, should we do a song? Or
Yeah. So we'll do it like a songwriter round. So I went, and now you'll go, and now Cameron will go, and then it'll come back to me.
All right, great.
Yeah.
So it's funny, you kick off with the Danny Warsnop. Well, Danny used to live with me back before he got back together with Asking Alexandria. He lived in the basement here at Leelawood, where we're at. And I was up here playing this one day, getting ready to go play a writer's night. And he comes up and he goes, "Man, I love that. You mind if I cut that?" I'm like, "No, I don't mind at all." So anyway, it's funny. You play Running that we wrote with Danny. I'll play one that Danny's going to cut. This is called Rain.
Great.
There's a storm beyond these hills that's rolling in. She said, "Come and sit closer to me, friend. You've been gone away for far too long, and I've missed the sound of your sweet song. And I could hear the storm clouds begin to churn, like the heart beating inside my chest that yearns to feel your touch. I've missed you much. For you I burn." She said, "Hold me tight as the sky moves and the thunder rolled across the plains. And like the wind that howls, I can feel you now. As into love we fall like rain. Like the lightning striking on the ground, starting a fire and never backing down. A love so strong it consumes all in its path. Well, don't let it die. That's all I ask." She said, "Hold me tight as the sky lifts and the thunder rolled across the plains. And like the wind that howls, I can feel you now. As into love we fall like rain." Whoa, you are my rain. You are my rain. And I can feel you falling down. You are my rain. You are my rain. She said, "Hold me tight as the sky lifts and the thunder rolled across the plains. And like the wind that howls, I can feel Soon to love we fall like rain. Like rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing that, man. That
Thank you.
I was hoping that you would.
Yeah, I'm glad that you brought it up. I was going to play some other stuff, but I'm like, damn, you're doing a Danny Warstop co-write. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
That song, my uncle and I used to sit on the back porch and we would like trade songs and stuff growing up, and that is a song I could picture him playing.
He would like that. That's
Oh,
great.
that's
Thank
awesome.
you. I like that. That's a nice compliment.
By the way, before Cameron starts,
Sure.
What does your hat say?
Oh, my hat is my dear friend that I'm doing lines and rhymes with, Ralston.
Mm-hmm.
This is a writer's night that he does in town back when we could do that, smoking on the road. And what they do is they smoke a big pork butt and they make beans, and then they invite everybody. And tragically, the Douglas Corner closed because of COVID, but that's where he used to do it.
Oh, Douglas Corner? Man, I played that place a few times.
Yeah. In fact, Jeff from the local went in and bought a bunch of the old paraphernalia and all the great stuff that was in there, neon signs and stuff, just trying to give the guy a little bit of money. But yeah, Douglas Corner was open for 21 years and didn't survive COVID.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Bummer.
And unfortunately, that's not going to be the last. That's not going to be the last story we hear. Unfortunately.
No.
Yeah, I know, man. Crazy.
But well, anyway, we're here to have a good time. So
that's right. Darn it.
Trying to keep the clubs alive, even from home, if we can. You know.
I love it. This 10-second delay is so much fun because I get to watch what I just said.
Yeah. And now Kelsey is hungry for pork butt, apparently.
Yeah, I love it. We've got it. Yes, I saw that.
Yeah.
I love it too. And somebody at the very front, somebody was like, "This is my favorite part of Mondays." And I was like, "I love you. That's so nice."
Awesome. I'll have to scroll back and see who wrote that.
Yeah.
But so Cameron Havens.
Yeah, you lean in here. I'll get out of the way.
Yeah. In fact, it might be better actually, like when we're talking, let's all be on the camera, and then whoever's playing,
just get out of the way.
Yeah. Then we can
love it.
The show that way. But it's a casual show. But so what's been going on with you, man? I mean, I know you're working on new material. I know there's not a lot of we don't have any shows on the books. I've got one, I think, at the end of 2021 right now. I should put that on my calendar. That's about it. Yeah, I'm confirmed for Muddy Roots 2021. So that's
great.
The end August August 30th, 2021. But
yeah, lock it down, son.
Write it in your calendar now. We should have it figured out by then, hopefully.
Right.
But yeah, tell me a little bit. Cameron, I found your live EP online, which I really enjoyed, and I clipped some of that today on my Instagram story.
Oh, that was nice of you.
Thanks, what are you guys working on right now for your new record, or just songs to pitch to other artists? Or
today we were on all the writing sessions we've had so far. We've been writing stuff with the intention of it being for my record, and
putting tunes in the pile. You know how it goes.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got 9 and I'm shooting for 12. Just trying to, now it's a little easier and harder. Cause it's easier because I know what I'm looking for now, like trying to write. It's harder because now I can't, like I'm trying to write specific things.
Right.
You're like, I don't have this type of song. I need to write this.
And he's the kind of kid, I got mad respect for him. He's the kind of kid that he was like, when I first met him, he goes, "Blue, I wrote 42 solos in the last 45 days because of COVID. I'm going crazy." I was like, dude, that's impressive.
Yeah. Wow. So Blue was my first co-write.
Yes. So, we took that virginal voyage together.
Okay.
It was great. But like I said, when you hear him, you're gonna love him. I love it. He's so stressed out. That's nothing bad. It was all that meant is it was the first time We went there together. That's all. It's just
No, I got it. I got it. It's understood. But all right, well, Cameron, throw us down one.
And I'll squeeze out of the way here. Like I said, we'll center him up a little bit.
Okay.
I wrote the song. My uncle, the one I was talking about, passed away, and smoked like a chimney. And he's one of my favorite people on the planet. And when he passed, my cousin got his truck, and I kind of wrote this song from my cousin's point of view, or kind of how I would have felt. But anyway, I hope you guys like it. The still burnt cigarette sitting in the ashtray. Laying an old photograph of mom taped to the dash. It's just a bucket of rust and old sweet memories, but it's the closest thing I have to the past. And I can feel you when that engine's running, and I still smell that old Marlboro smoke. But I swing a riding shotgun every time I put that truck in drive. I'll admit she's seen better days, but she's still around after all these years. And she starts slipping in and out of fourth gear, right as I'm slipping in and out of tears. And I can feel you in that engine's running, and I still smell that old Marlboro smoke. But I swing a riding my shotgun every time I put that truck in drive. And Mama tells me I should visit more often, but you and I both know that you're right here. Time can do its best, but some things just don't change through the years. 'Cause I can feel you when that engine's running, and I still smell that old Marlboro smoke. But I swing on riding shotgun every time I put that truck in drive. I swing on riding shotgun every time I put that truck in drive.
Wow.
Don't you love it? I told you,
Yeah.
man. I love him.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Good song.
Yeah, definitely. So have you recorded that one yet?
No, I haven't recorded. So the only reason that live EP is out is my buddy Travis, which is on the, like, it's called 1 of 1 Sessions, because my buddy, he was in Dallas, now he's here in Nashville. He has a shop called Travis Austin Customs, and he does custom hats and leather jackets and stuff. And I did it at his shop, so I kind of, his whole thing is everything's 1 of 1.
Got you. Got you.
Yeah.
But I had the opportunity to do it there for free, which, you know, I can afford.
It's a good price.
So, and I just want to have all the songs done before I go in and start trying to knock them out, get it all perfect in my mind, you know?
Right. Yep. I got it. Well, I want to do another one now that I wrote with Blue.
Yeah.
And I'm going to play the song, and then we'll talk a little bit after the song about what happened when we were writing it and who we were.
I love it.
Okay. So, because the song, it's a very sad song.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I would say that, like, when we wrote it and we'll talk about it afterwards.
I love it. I don't know what you're gonna play.
All right, good. I'm just gonna play this and we'll talk about it afterwards. All right. So,
okay.
So this is on my Natural Born Killer album. As good love goes, she's gone. Just like that, I'm all alone. You got that right, it feels so wrong to be the only one alone. Wish I hadn't said those things that broke my mind. Wouldn't be here crying, one who's left behind. You say every dog has his day in the sunshine, and I'm just waiting here for mine. As good love goes, she's gone. And I don't think she's coming home. Nothing right, it feels so wrong. Be the only one alone. Spend too much wasted time, that's the truth. Yeah, mistakes and nights away, that's the proof that I didn't give her all my best. Now my heart's broken to pieces, there's no rest. As good love goes, she's gone. She's the best I've ever known. You got that right, it feels so wrong. Be the only one alone. And I just pray someday that she'll come back. Fairy tales ain't never end like that. As good love goes, she's gone. On angel's wings, this bird has flown. You got that right, it feels so wrong. Be the only one alone. Be the only one alone.
That's so inappropriate to laugh after such a sad song, but the story of that song is one of my favorite in the world.
I know.
So,
So I know that was a sad song, everybody, and thank you for listening. But basically, so Blue and I wrote this song with a legendary songwriter.
This songwriter has had more cuts with Hank Jr. than Hank Jr.
Right,
Just
so
about.
his name's Tony Stampley, and he's a legendary songwriter. Yeah, like he's Hank Williams Jr.'s right-hand man, but there was one just funny thing that we keep harping back on. There was a bowl. We were writing it over at Dan Hodges' his old offices. And so what a lot of people watching probably, for us as songwriters, we're so used to it, like the jargon just kind of, throws out there. But for a lot of people watching, so if you're signed to a publishing company, almost specifically in Nashville, a lot of times, because so many songs are written just with acoustic guitar and voice, often there will be a writer's room inside the office for a publisher. And anybody in Nashville, of course, knows that, but we got people watching from all over the place.
Right,
In
right.
fact, chime in where you guys are from. Let us know where you're from in the chat. But anyway, so we were writing in the spare room, in the writer's room at Dan Hodges' office, and there was a giant bowl of Hershey Kisses, right?
Yep.
Giant. And
it was probably 2 full-size Halloween candy bags full of Hershey Kisses. This bowl was big, y'all.
yeah. And and by the time we were and it was just Tony was just popping them nonstop. Like,
what he would do, it was so crazy. He's so good and he's so fast. He would just be like, "Good love goes, it's gone," and he'd write a chorus. And then he'd say, "Well, if you don't like that, here's another chorus." But in between, he'd stop and he'd grab a handful. And the only time he was quiet was when he was unwrapping the kisses. And the point is, by the end of the write, every single Hershey Kiss in that bowl was gone. He must have ate a pound at least of chocolate.
Yeah. And it's not, and he's not a huge guy, it's
not
expected at all. It's just, he was just
in the zone, man, just going for it. And apparently the Kisses were talking to him.
Yeah. Well, like a great song came out of it regardless.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
There's some killer lines in that song.
Yeah, he was listening. I love it. He had never heard that before. He's like, "Oh, that's a great line." Ooh,
it's
that's
a classic Tony Stampley like country song,
Very much so. Very much so. Very much so. Well, we've got to do some shout outs. So his girlfriend is Sweet Paige, and she was like, she just sent him a text that was like, "Blue is the best hype man for you ever." So Paige, we're giving you some love, and I'm hyping you now, girl. Oh, I love it. We've got Robbie from Virginia, Susan from Florida, Kentucky Bluegrass, True Voice. You got some love on here.
Yeah.
Chaotic Looney. Hi, Chaotic Looney. That's a great handle.
It is. I've known Chaotic Looney for years for that handle.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Well, thanks for hanging in with us, y'all.
Yeah. What do you got next for us?
Oh, is it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll scoot over here a little bit.
Got another Virginia.
We're doing that.
Oh, hey, we got Lincolnshire, the UK, UK, and it's 3:30 in the morning.
Man, I love it. I hope he's hammered. I hope it's after the pubs. Oh, I don't know if they've got anything open over there either. Probably not. So he's probably home drinking by himself. So this is a great story song. As far as a great story to start the song, and then I'll play it. You know this story, Jason, but I love it. There's some new people, Indiana. So I was very blessed. My first cut was a single, and I'd written it with the boys in the band called the Dirt Drifters over at Warner Brothers, and it was their third single. And I get this call right around Valentine's Day that was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Nothing." "Well, you want to come to the Grand Ole Opry and watch us play your song?" I was like, "Are you kidding me?" "Yes. I mean, the mother church of country music. Come on." So I go. Great time, all decked out. Well, back then, they weren't as friendly about videoing as they are now, and there's all these signs, "Don't video." Well, of course, you know me, I'm an outlaw, so I'm videoing. Mm-hmm. And I'm
You brought like a television-sized camera.
Well, yeah, I wish, giant over my shoulder. Yeah. But no, but here's what is funny. They start the song, and I decide that I'm going to talk to my mom, of course, as I should. But all you can hear throughout the entire song, I start by going, Mama, they're playing my song on Grand Ole Opry. And all you can do is hear me bawl through the whole song. You can see them play the song just fine. But all you can do is hear me booming in the background. But this is a song called There She Goes. It was my first cut, and it singled. Ended up being the song that broke the band up, which is another great story that I'll tell y'all later. But anyway, it goes like this here. That girl, she just lived like a hurricane, standing in a pouring rain, screaming out her first name. And you know you should have seen it coming come from a mile away. But you didn't hear the wind change until you felt your heart break. And now it's way too late. 'Cause there she pedal mashed down, painted red toes, sunglasses on, and it's out down the dirt road. Bye-bye, back to the wind. She gone, baby, gone, never see her again. Ain't nothing but it used to be, another memory. There she goes. There she goes. Hey man, go on, get another ice cold. Pour it down in your soul. Find a way to let her go. 'Cause you know time's run out on making moves. And now you're feeling like a fool. 'Cause she ain't coming back to you. And there's nothing you can do. 'Cause there she pedal mashed down, painted red toes, sunglasses on, and it's out down the dirt road. Bye-bye, back to the wind. She's gone, baby, gone, never see her again. You ain't nothing but it used to be, another memory. There she goes. There she goes. That girl, she just left like a hurricane. Mama, they're playing my song on the Grand Ole Opry.
But I never heard that the song broke the band up.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, here's what happened. So they single it. We do the big Opry debut, and how it broke the band up was they had just signed a brand new artist, Hunter Hayes, and they pulled the Dirt Drifters into a meeting.
I sat next to his dad at the CMAs.
Got you.
Yeah.
Tiny little fella.
Yeah.
But we were at 28 on the charts. Billboard Hot Country 100. We were at 28, and we still had a bullet at that point. So they thought the song was going to take off. So they sit the Dirt Drifters down and tell us all, well, we're pulling all the promotional dollars behind it. We're going to put it behind this new kid named Hunter Hayes. And Matt, the front man, just had it and just said, well, that's it. We're done. Bye. And the rest is welcome to Nashville.
Wow.
I mean, there it is. You're getting the real talk here on the JCM channel.
That's true. You are. You're getting real talk. All right. Well, we gotta let Cameron play another song.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me slide out the road here.
All right.
I didn't think after one song I'd be at it. Like I wouldn't know what to play next. You'd think I had like 15 minutes.
Yeah, you just brought 42 songs.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, this is just like I wrote it to be kind of like a blues murder ballad.
There you go. We like murder songs, don't we, Jason?
Of course we do.
Yeah, this is called Wipe Your Tears. Papa died on a Tuesday morning from pills and a bottle of shine. And Mama said, I'm sorry, baby. We both knew it was a matter of time. We let him know that Saturday as the rains are moving near. And Mama was puffing on a cigarette before they even said amen. She said, boy, wipe your tears. You know all things come and go. There ain't no time for crying, baby. You reap what you done sown. And don't turn your back on the devil and all his ghosts. He'll run you down 6 feet in the ground and make off with your soul. Oh, your soul. Ooh. Well, on a rainy night under the Kansas sky, I run a little too low. I went on down to the liquor store for a bottle and a pack of smokes. I was a few dollars shy, but that 45 wasn't enough, even a score. I put that pistol right between his eyes, and as he got down on the floor, I said, boy, wipe your tears. You know all things come and go. There ain't no time for crying, baby. You reap what you done sown. And don't turn your back on the devil and all his ghosts. He'll run you down 6 feet in the ground and make off with your soul. Oh, his soul. Ooh. Well, I was thumbing down an old dirt road just north of Mexico. An older man in a Cadillac said, I'll get you where you need to go. I put that 45 right between his eyes and said, I'll take it from here. Stuck a bowie knife deep in my side and said, you never should come down here. Well, in a pool of blood laying in the mud, I was trembling with fear. Knelt on down to the ground, whispered in my ear. Said, boy, I'll wipe your tears. You know all things come and go. There ain't no time for crying, baby. You reap what you done sown. And I bet your mama never told you that the devil's been keeping score. I've been watching you watch your father too. You can't run from me anymore. There's a debt you owe from the life you chose. It takes a heavy toll. I'll run you down 6 feet in the ground. I'll make off with your soul. Oh, your soul. Oh, the life you chose.
Oh, yeah. Strong.
Yeah, man.
Boom.
That one really highlights your voice a lot.
Yeah.
I really like it. And hey, by the way, I want to tell everyone watching, you know, a big reason why I started this show was I really wanted to continue to perform. You know, we had so many shows canceled and stuff. And so I just want to remind everybody watching, we've got, you know, if you feel like donating to my guests tonight, please do directly. We've got their info there in the chat. And, you know, because a lot of us have rely on performing and don't really have that luxury right now other than what we're doing right here. So
completely true. That's true. And we've got to get some gas money for Cameron to get back to Texas.
Yeah, exactly. I found that when we really did have a flat tire, but I was doing an acoustic show years ago in Washington, D.C. With my friend Marco. And I used to say like, hi, I'm Jason, this is Mark, and this is the tip jar.
Hey, you just got a really nice compliment. This guy's like, hey, that dude's a really old soul. And you're right.
Thanks,
he turns 23 on Sunday, and he's
What?
already
Are you kidding me?
40. Yeah, he's a baby. I love it.
Wow, man.
23 years of high miles.
That hard highway miles.
Yeah, 23 hard miles.
No, so I did blow a tire on the way up here.
Like literally this trip.
Yeah. And I pulled off in Sulphur Springs, Texas, and found one for $30. And I was so happy that I got such a good deal that I immediately no longer cared that it detoured me an hour and a half trying to get something done. I was so happy that I got such a good deal that I was like, it's fine.
But you gotta know, this kid has real style, Jason. He drives a 93
Chrysler, New York.
Chrysler, New Yorker, dude. It's like my 78-year-old grandfather's rolling up going, hey, keep them windows up. You're letting the air out. Dude, and it's green. And it's got big pillow cushion captain chair front seats. It is diggity.
I paid $1,200 for that car, and I feel like I'm driving a Bentley.
Oh, Travis says, happy early birthday, Cameron. You're getting some love, man. I love it. That's great. What you gonna do, son?
Well, I'm going to do, you know what? So we're talking about songs that nobody's cut yet. I've cut a demo of this. All of our friends have cut this.
Yes.
You wrote this song
With the Dirt Drifters, the
with the
guys
Dirt
that I played There She Goes. I played There She Goes earlier. Yeah, yeah.
And who knows, maybe if they had put this one out, the band wouldn't have broken up.
I tend to agree.
You know, but what's really funny, what I think is hilarious about this song is just kind of like, you know, look, I visited Nashville many times and I'll always stay for about a week. Cameron and I were talking about that before the show. You know,
Right.
It's the best songwriters in the world do live in Nashville. And I've learned so much and written so many great songs going to Nashville. But let's just call them the Nashville establishment. You know what I mean? The Nashville establishment, if you have the word damn in a song, you're kind of you're going to be hamstrung.
Yes,
I mean,
yes, very true.
There were I remember early on in his career, Eric Church had a song called Hell on the Heart.
Yep.
I believe it went to #1, but there was still one big radio station in the South that would not play it.
Correct.
It had the word hell in it.
Yep.
You know,
I think if it's in the Bible, you're all right.
all right. I don't know if the word damn's in the Bible.
Down because Jody Messina came out and had a hit with My Give a Damn Was Busted, and we thought, oh, maybe we'll be okay, but nope, we were too heavy.
Ah, man. Well, anyway, so I love this song, and if nobody cuts it, I'm going to eventually cut it, and then
yes, please do.
It'll sell 4 copies, and then but then somebody else might hear it and cut it. So
amen, brother, amen.
All right, but here we go. So this is called Damn Love.
I love you, Jason.
Oh, and by the way, everyone has their own key, right? So it's been cut in I don't know how many different keys, but C is good for me with this one. So this
perfect.
Is Damn Love in C. Damn love, damn my heart, damn the way I felt so hard, damn the star on that Friday night, damn the smile when she said hi. You know I tried to let her go, Lord knows I can, and it wouldn't hurt so much if I didn't give a damn. Damn love, this old truck, the damn memory keeps catching up on dead end roads. This damn radio, every song is so damn slow. You know I tried to let her go, Lord knows I can, and it wouldn't hurt so much if I didn't give a damn. You know I tried to let her go, Lord knows I can't, and it wouldn't hurt so much if I didn't give a damn. Damn love, damn my heart, damn the way I feel so hard.
Wow, you absolutely crushed that. Uh-oh. Did I might have hit the wrong button. Am I still with you?
You're there. You're with us.
Oh, good.
You turned off the camera for a split second, but you're with us.
Surprise! That's just me being an idiot. Man, Jason, that sounded fantastic, brother.
Thanks, man.
I
Have you ever heard me
appreciate
play
it, man.
that for you before?
Well, you sent me. You did a stripped down demo of it and sent me a while back that I loved it, but I've never heard you play it live. So that was a first for me, which I loved. Thank you very much. So,
well, what I was gonna say was that, like at songwriter rounds, like traditionally, if we were in a club, the kind of playing a song that you didn't write is a big no-no, right? Like you need.
Yeah. Well, usually, I mean, in Nashville for sure. You
Right.
know, you get outside of town and covers are fine.
Right.
And it's actually kind of cool to cover songs that your buddies wrote that yet nobody has heard. You know what I mean?
Right.
If they're good, you know what I mean?
Like you're championing a song.
Yes, 100%. But yeah, man, you crushed that. I really, really appreciate it. That sounds really good. I can't wait to hear what you do with it, man. That's awesome.
Do you know who Zach Wilkerson is by chance?
He's
a Texas guy. He's phenomenal. If not, you should look him up. Specifically his new record.
Okay. Zach Wilkerson.
But he used to host a songwriter night at the Blue Light Dallas, which closed down during COVID.
Blue Light's a big spot in Dallas.
Yeah, it's a big deal. Rest in peace. But the one rule, it didn't matter what kind of music you played, how good you were, but it had to be an original song. And he used to threaten people with a taser if they played a cover, and he had one.
That sounds like Texas to me.
And yeah, in Texas, that's completely legal.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
In Texas, you can open carry a sword.
Oh, you would fit right in, Jason.
Yeah, I know. I got all sorts of swords.
I love it. So I'm assuming we're getting pretty close to the end of the evening, right?
Well, I mean, we can go. Like I'm thinking we can do.
Okay, well, I'll do one more for sure. I'm getting ready to go to Europe. In Denmark, they've got the lowest percentage of the COVID, and I got offered a trip over there and to make some money and play some shows and do some private things. So I'm going to take a flight over there. So I'm trying to save my voice a little bit. So I'm going to do one more, and then I'll banter a little bit and let you guys take us out. But
so you're going to Denmark like really soon?
Yeah, August 25th. Not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah, man. But this is definitely one I'll be playing over there. This song is still changing my life. Sweet Ashley McBride, whom you are dear friends with as well, has been a dear friend of mine forever. And in 2019, she got nominated for Best Country Album of the Year, and I had 2 songs on it. And this is one that we wrote with Randall on a really fun drunken weekend in Bardstown, Kentucky. And it was so funny because at the time I thought, oh, it's a good song. But for whatever reason, Ashley fell in love with it, and it's gotten a lot of love. So, and it's still changing my life. So anyway, this is called Tired Being Happy.
I love this one.
God, it's good to see you. I just got in. I got a lot of catching up to do. How the hell you been? Yeah, I saw the pictures of the 2 of you all dressed up. I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but you look so damn good in love. And if you ever get tired of being happy, you know I won't be hard to find at all. Baby, you know you always had me. And if you ever get tired of being happy, give me a call. Darling, I ain't saying that it won't all work out. It's just no one knows like I do that you can't settle for settling down. I guess I gotta own it, 'cause I'm the one that let you go. But I ain't putting nothing on you, I just wanted you to know. If you ever get tired know I won't be hard to find at all. I never wrecked a home, but don't put it past me. And if you ever get tired of being happy, give me a call. If you ever get tired of being happy, well, no, I won't be hard to find at all. I never wrecked a home, but don't put it past me. And if you ever get tired of being happy, if you ever get tired of being happy, give me a call. Ta-da!
Yeah.
Hot diggity dog.
All right. Awesome. Hey, thanks, Amber.
Great oldies, my friend.
Yeah, you know what I love about, like a lot of the fun songs that like you and Randall used to write and that I would write with you guys occasionally.
Amen.
We always would be like, oh, these are great, but like mainstream Nashville's never gonna fall for this. And then they did.
Right. Yes, amen. We got
him
lucky with Ashley.
You got him.
Yeah.
You got him.
Amen.
Because there were, I think there's a time when you feel like there's such a disconnect between like what the audience, what the audience is gonna like, but then what the record label lets you put out.
It's so true. It's so true. And right now people are just starving for real music. Songs that have substance, songs of value, songs that tell stories of the truth of the American lifestyle, the human condition. That's what people are looking for. That's what you're really good at. It's what I'm really good at. And I'm just glad. And don't get me wrong. I mean, I've written with Mitchell Tenpenny. I love Sam Hunt stuff. I love the pop side of country too, especially if I get to cash one of those checks. But I as a songwriter, I really do love songs of substance and songs that are real and songs that really have value and affect somebody personally, like country music should do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, sweet Cameron, what are you going to jam us with, my friend?
Man, I have like 20 minutes. Let's see here. I don't know what to play.
You can hit him with it. You want. I mean, I'd love to hear The Silence. I know it's a sad one, but I don't care. Or any of those that you played me the other night that you're thinking about cutting on your record. I think they're all great, dude.
Yeah,
so,
I'll do The Silence.
This is a bone country sad song, and you're gonna love it, Jason.
Okay.
Staring out that window like it's got something to say. And you and I both know you're still wide awake. Then I know that there's not much left to talk about. But it's a long drive back to the Georgia line. So play me a sad old country song. Play something heavy on my soul. Play something that breaks my heart like it's never broke before. But I can't take the silence anymore. We fell apart just north of Santa Fe and left our pieces scattered along the interstate. Then I know that we're just trying to get through the night, but it's another 100 miles to sunrise. To play me a sad old country song. Play something heavy on my soul. Play something that breaks my heart like it's never broke before. but I can't take the silence anymore. And I sure wish that one of us was the one to blame, since we can't find the words to fill the empty space. Play me a sad old country song, play something heavy on my soul, play something that breaks my heart like it's never broke before. But I can't take the silence anymore. No, I can't take the silence anymore.
Oh, man, I'm
Wow.
telling you what. Isn't that just some good, sad country music?
Yeah, that's great.
I love it.
You
Look,
record that
I
one,
love
right?
it. You had, I gotta say, hey, Amber's loving on it. And by the way, Amber said, does he ever come to Houston? He said he was from Texas. Do you ever go to Houston?
Yeah, there's this place I played in Houston called Dos, which is this. If you're ever there,
I played there.
have you played there?
Yeah.
It is not the coolest place in the
One in the
world.
Woodlands, right?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a 1860s tobacco barn.
Yes,
that they
please.
hired someone to rebuild into a music venue, and
You are getting lots of love.
it's,
That is a great song. You're getting lots of
thanks,
love, man.
Thank y'all. But yeah, it's the hands down the coolest place.
Coolest
I've ever
venue I've
played.
ever, and it's called Dosey Dos.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Those
called
are
Dosey.
Dos.
Didn't they have more than
Never.
one?
What'd you say?
Didn't they have more than one? There's like another one too.
There's Big Barn, which is like the famous one.
Okay.
And then I think they have like a back porch kind of deal too, but I'm not 100% sure.
I played the Woodlands one for sure. So the one you're
It's
talking
been
about.
voted on like Texas's best listening room like 5 times. I mean,
Right.
it's amazing, and it's just outside of Houston.
Dude, you got compliments on your voice. You got Chaotic Looney saying that was such a fabulous song. I'm telling
thank
you, Youngblood crushing it this evening, stealing the show. So anyway, enough of him.
No, you know the funniest thing about Dosey Does one more time is that there is a sign on the wall that says like in this spot on August 4th, 1860, absolutely nothing
happened. Well, and so you know how they have the upper balcony too, right?
Yeah.
They have your green room and stuff, and then people can eat up there. And they get big names that play there, and tickets are insanely expensive when they have them because you're sitting so close. I mean,
we
it's
love
not a
you
big
too,
place.
True Voice. True Voice is rocking and having a great time. You've been through with us the whole show. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Yeah, Kelsey's been
watching the other TV. There I go again.
True. Oh, did you knock it off? All right.
But have you seen the tags where because they had to tag and number every piece
of the barn.
I think it's from the barn's from like Kentucky or something.
Wow. No, I didn't.
It's pretty cool. If I haven't said it enough, it's the coolest place ever. If you ever have a chance to play there, do it.
Oh, I'm going to.
Yeah, you should definitely do it, Blue. Okay, so I figured we got time to each do one more. And since I started it off, I'll do this will be my last one for the night. I play this one a lot because it's one of my more popular songs, I suppose. But something cool happened with this song today. Apple, even though this song came out 2 years ago, Apple Music added it to a big playlist called Fifth Gear.
Oh, fantastic.
Ashley's on that playlist too. There's a lot.
Yeah, congratulations, Jason. That's great.
Yeah. A big shout out to my friend Hilton, who turns out is a fan of mine, works at Apple, and was like, hey, we got to get him on this playlist, and just
oh my gosh,
on through. Like super exciting. Let me see who else is on there really quick.
Amber, by the way, while he's looking, Amber says, we will come and see you when they let us go out again.
Isn't that awesome?
Houston's been hit pretty hard. But like this so Cody Johnson, Cody Jinks, Eric Church,
oh my gosh, that is
Osborne,
a great playlist to be on.
Kit Moore, Chris
Ashley.
Ashley's on there with Voodoo Doll.
Yes.
Man, I heard that song on the way up here for the first. I just listened to the whole record on the way here, and when that chorus hit, woo!
Yeah.
I was like,
So I'm
wow.
super humbled to be added on to that playlist today. So thank you.
Brother.
Congratulations, man.
And what's really great is Blue. This is a song that I wrote with Randall.
Oh, fantastic!
So, I know he would appreciate that too.
Amen.
But yeah, this ended up being like this is actually the first song on my album In the Wasteland, and it's called 100 Pound Hammer.
Oh yeah, buddy.
You wouldn't believe the news, you had to see it for yourself. So you walk right in, and lo and behold, he was in there holding someone else. Now I know we're all sitting around thinking how this won't happen to us. Brother, I've been where you are, believe me when it does. It's gonna hit you like 100 pound hammer. It's gonna burn you like a fire fire. It's gonna hit you like 100 pound hammer. It's gonna cut you up to tear you down. Now you got a couple of choices. You can bust in like a wrecking ball, or you can just walk out and pretend you didn't just walk in and see what you just saw. The way you wind up tomorrow, at this point it's all up to you. You can let her be the thing that never was, or be the thing that got the better. But either way, it's gonna hit you like 100 pound hammer. It's gonna burn you like a fire. It's gonna hit you like 100 pound hammer. It's gonna touch you up and tear you down. It's gonna get wayward before it ever gets better. You're gonna hate yourself again and again. You're gonna think way back because the day you ever met. Look in the back of your mind, blames on you. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. It's gonna hit you like 100 pound hammer. It's gonna burn like a fire on fire. It's gonna hit you like 100 pound hammer. It's gonna burn you like a fire on fire. It's gonna hit you like 100 pound hammer. It's gonna cut you up and tear you down. Oh, it's gonna cut you up and tear you down. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Great song, man.
Yeah. And congrats. You crushed that.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Dude, that is just fantastic. And I love it. That's a great playlist to be on. That fits right in with all that good stuff, man. It's got a
Definitely.
hard hitting message too. Here it comes, whether you like it or not.
Right, exactly. So if it turns more people onto me, I am super, super happy and thankful.
Amen. Amen to that. Well, listen, I'm struggling to even sing anymore, so I'm going to let Cameron take us out here on the Nashville side of the planet.
Okay.
And I want to say thank you to everybody. Obviously, we'll do a little bit when we say goodbye and stuff like that. Thanks y'all for hanging in with us and listening. I'll scoot out of the way. Cameron's going to get in the middle here and shine like a beacon on a cold, dark night.
All right.
Let's see. Let's see. The song's called "The Man I Used to Be." I wrote it kind of a conversation with someone that I really, really love after they had gotten out of rehab, and we kind of just had a long conversation, and I wrote this song. Well, I still got my share of demons, and I've held my weight in shame, but I can almost stand the man that's behind my last name. It's been a long, hard road to be where I am today, and I've caused a few more sorrows than I care to say. So I killed the man I used to be and buried him 6 feet deep. His ghost still haunts me from time to time. Yeah, his ghost still tempts me from time to time. And it sings, ooh, ooh, well, I've done my share wrong. I've caused a lot of tears. I put the ones I love through some hell all these years. I've spent a good long while running from the light, but I'm trying to be someone that'll let me sleep at night. So I killed the man I used to be and buried him 6 feet deep. His ghost still haunts me from time to time. His ghost still tempts me from time to time. And it sings, ooh, ooh. Well, I sold my soul to the man at the bottom of the bottle. It cost my mind, but he promised he'd drown my sorrow. And I killed the man I used to be and buried him 6 feet deep. His ghost still haunts me from time to time. Yeah, his ghost still tempts me from time to time. And I sing, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Woo!
Wow, man.
Man, isn't that good stuff?
I was not writing songs like that when I was 23.
It's exactly how I felt. I'm like, damn, this kid is good. Man, we have gotten so much love on here. Thanks you guys so much, man. Hearts and loving on the songs and rocking it out, man. Just,
lighters, people holding up lighters.
Yeah, man. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us.
I have to admit, the most entertaining part of this whole thing is watching Blue staring and then looking at me and being like, telling me to look, and then going back and getting.
Well, he's
super
trying to
excited.
sing. Yeah, I'm like, oh, are you watching? Oh, wait, no, you're singing. Never mind, you're not watching. I love this, Jason. I had so much fun tonight. Thank you so much, man.
Ooh, you should start your own Twitch channel. I would watch it all the time. And I would just come on and be a guest like all the time.
Yes.
It would just be
Gotta
like
have you guys
5 minutes of him being like,
Look,
Yeah, I'm on TV, man.
but it's so I'm just naturally that entertaining.
No, I know. And so before we go, first of all, I want to give a big shout out to Sean Becker and Jen Ramirez. They're the ones that are behind the camera.
Yes.
They're the
Running
ones-
everything,
Some
switching the
shots.
cameras.
Yeah. So big shout out to them.
Thank
And
you so much, guys.
yeah. And then also, you know, it was funny, Blue, before we go. So you were here, gosh.
Yes. The week the news broke.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the week it was like everything shutting down. Like
Yeah.
you weren't sure if you were going to be able to even get on a plane.
That's correct. I was scheduled to fly out 4 days later and booked an earlier flight because, you know, the rumors were flying that they were shutting down all international airports and LAX, you know.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know if I'm going to get home.
I know. And I remember you sending me video of like, here I am, like when you landed at the Nashville airport and no one was there.
Oh, it was so bizarre. Well, at LAX, I mean, think about how many hundreds of thousands of people go through there a day. We were sitting in a restaurant and I looked down the hallway and I counted 5 people and they were all workers in LAX. Then I get to Nashville and it was about 11 o'clock at night. And Nashville is also obviously not as big as LAX, but we were the only plane. We were the only people in the airport.
Yeah. Yeah.
we. So my girlfriend Paige, the one we shouted out, she goes to the University of Washington, which is in Seattle, and I had come in from. I'd gone from Hawaii to Texas to Washington, and I had to come back to Texas for some shows, and then it was going to be her spring break. This is right when all this stuff happened. It was going to be her spring break, so I was coming down a week earlier than her, and then she was going to come down. And it went from, hey, I'll see you in a week, to she had booked a flight earlier than mine, and I was going to be there for a couple days, and then we ended up getting on the same flight. But it went from she was going to leave in like a week and a half to, hey, we are packing
need
our
to get
stuff.
this
We'll be out
done.
there
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah. And then like the opposite was for me, I was supposed to leave for the UK on March 28th. And then every day, every hour, watching everything just get canceled. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, and everybody's thinking, oh, by Key West, which is end of May, or first week of May, it's like, oh, this will all be over. We'll all be going to Key West. And then boom, Key West gets canceled.
Dude, I was supposed to do a cruise ship music festival.
Oh, well, I'm really glad you
Yes,
didn't do that.
But it's
Yeah.
canceled. But we were
Yeah.
all like, yeah, it'll probably be fine. And then the months are ticking by, and we're like, okay, never
Well,
mind.
and then you hear all the horror stories about the poor folks on the cruise ships out there.
Right,
And all-
you know,
I mean,
being
this
on a
is
cruise
just-
ship
the
is
world
not
is
fun.
completely upside down right now. But
Yeah.
these kinds of things, like Miller Music Mondays, are what keep me sane.
This is insane.
Same here.
Yeah.
Same here.
Amen, buddy. For
But
real.
it's so funny because you were here at my place, at my
Yeah,
house,
we
in
wrote
my
a song.
you know, and that was like, yeah, we wrote a song. And to me, that could have been last week. You know, even
Yeah.
though it was
Yeah.
March, it feels like it was last week because that was the last week that
Yep.
things were normal. So
It was, you know, it's like Alan Jackson says, where were you when the world stopped turning? Well, I was in California trying to get back to Nashville.
yeah. Yeah.
Thank
Oh,
you so
yeah.
much, man. It's been so good to meet you. I look forward to the day I get to shake your hand and maybe write a song together.
Amen.
Definitely.
Yes,
Definitely.
and it's like I was telling him, now that you guys know each other, you know, when he comes out to LA, I'll make sure that you know about it. And next time you're out here, I'll make sure he knows about it, all that kind of stuff, man. Thank
Great,
you so
awesome.
much, Jason.
And thank you everybody for watching tonight. And so what we're going to do now is what we do on Twitch a lot is when a show is signing off, we
Okay.
raid somebody else's channel. So I know.
Oh, I love it.
So basically, we take our audience and we are now going to take our audience and raid another channel.
Oh,
I don't
fun.
see any musicians on right now that I know, but I do see a really good friend of mine, Trish Hirschberger. She's a force to be reckoned with, and she is either hosting a talk show or maybe she's playing through a video game. But we're gonna go raid Trish Hirschberger right now.
I love it. I didn't know about this. I'm so excited.
Yeah, you have fun, and we'll see what she's up to, and so we won't be on camera anymore, but our audience will be watching her, and so will we.
Love it.
So thanks so much, guys. Cameron Havens.
Thanks, everybody.
One more time
Thank
before
you, Jason, Blue, and
before
Cameron.
we raid, can we put everyone's info in there so you follow everyone on social media and just let us know.
Look at all this love, man.
And we'll just if you guys like Cameron or Blue, definitely give them a follow on their
Instas, whatever. Yeah.
Insta, Twitter, everything. Here, I'll put it in there right now. Okay. Oh, I think we're raiding. Here we go.
Oh, here we go. We're raiding. All right.
Hey, thank you
All
so
right.
much.
I love you, Jason.
Love you guys.
Bye.